right, you all, come on in for a good show tonight.
Yes.
You know, so much stuff that jumped off in the news. I don't know where to begin. I mean, I just don't know where to begin.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about the movie when it's premiering. I'm so excited about that. The theaters that it's in, how you can stay connected to us, Rod Rosenstein and what happened, or Steen, what happened to him, Judge Kavanaugh. I just got through looking at an interview. He seemed so sad, so just irritated by it all.
Irritated.
And I can tell, and I believe Kavanaugh. And we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about
and our special guest tonight, Juanita Broaddrick. Yeah, Juanita Broaddrick.
Yes.
She's going to be on tonight. You know what compelled us to have our team to reach out to her? Because Hillary Clinton made a statement on MSNBC the other night.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, we got to talk to Juanita.
Right.
And all of this here. And I know when all of this here stuff is going on, it drugs up memories for her. She's just be so ticked off.
So ticked off.
I got it.
And we want to make sure we have this platform for her to speak and say what she has to say without being censored.
That's right. All right. So listen, are we up on all portals?
We are up on our portals.
Okay. Hit it, Rob. All right, you all, welcome to tonight's Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live with your hosts, Diamond and Silk. And Silk, oh Silk, Lord, it has been a long weekend.
Woo!
And I'm just like, I just can't believe the start of the week on all of this breaking news.
Yeah.
But before we get started, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com, get your Chit Chat Tour tickets. We are going to be in Marietta, Georgia
on October the 7th.
So go ahead. There's still a few tickets left. Go get your tickets. We want to see your face in the place. Also, before I get started, let me just run this here thing down right here. Thank you, everybody that donated to Sisters.
Yes.
Nonprofit.org for the Florence hurricane relief that's happening here in North Carolina.
Right.
And so we're going to make our rounds, I think, next week.
Next week.
I'm just so excited about that. So we will make sure we keep you all posted with pictures and videos to let you know exactly what we're doing and where your donations is going.
And Sisters is our nonprofit organization.
Sisters is our nonprofit organization. You can break it down if you want to.
Yes, certainly. You can go to sistersnonprofit.org if you would like to donate. That's sistersnonprofit.org if you would like to donate to our nonprofit organization.
Yes.
Sister.
Yes. We are helping some people, and I love. We're philanthropists.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my God, we're giving back.
Yes.
I told someone today, I said, God has blessed us, and now we're blessing people.
Absolutely. That's how you do. You pass it along.
We're passing it along.
Yes.
Giving back.
Also, you all, when we're in the airport and we are out and about and we are around a team of security, or these EP protection people, and you can't get to us. We know you love us. We love you back. Just give us your thumbs up.
Yeah.
You know, or you can holler out and say, Diamond, I love you. A Silk, I love you. A Diamond and Silk, we love you. Because we're not going to do that and say, well, we love you too.
Or love you more.
But we sorely appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your love, support, and your kindness. I love you all so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all know, before we get into the goody of the goody.
Did you say anything about this?
I'm about to.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Before we get into the goody of the goody. Dummy Crats the movie premiere on October the 15th.
Yes.
We are so excited about this movie. This movie is in theaters.
Yes.
Okay. So you can go to dummycratsthemovie.com, click on get your tickets. And then when you click on get your tickets, you can put in your zip code, or you can put in your city.
Yes.
And it tells you where everything is appearing at, like in your state. Okay. And then once you click on that, another page is going to come up, and click on the time. There's only one time for this, and it's going to be 8:00 p.m. and whatever
Eastern
Standard or whatever your time zone is.
Right.
I think that's how it is. When you click on that, that's how you purchase your ticket. Okay. So make sure you go get your tickets, dummycratsthemovie.com. Now, if you get there and you're like, well, why isn't it playing at the theater up the street? and it's playing all the way across town, I need you to email us that to let us know that. And you can email us at updates. Excuse me, let me say it like this. updates@diamondandsilk.com. updates@diamondandsilk.com. And it's on the screen.
It's on the screen.
It's on the screen. Yes. Okay. So you can see where the email, if you want to see it in your area and it's not playing directly in your area and you have to go across town or all the way to another city to see it. Okay. Because we've been getting those kind of things today. Like, oh, well, it's not showing here. Well, why? Well, email us at updates@diamondandsilk.com. Updates@diamondandsilk.com. Let us know and we'll tell you what you need to do. Yes. Okay.
And look, you all, we want to make sure we do this. We want to make sure we make a statement and stand strong together and united. And Diamond and Silk, we need your support. We want your support.
We need your support because we didn't get no help from Hollywood.
Right.
And I don't want to talk about anybody else, but you know that old Michael Moore. Sloppy Michael Moore. You know, he made his little movie. And I'm not, listen, I don't throw shade, but I don't like what he said in the movie about our sitting president and about the first family and certain things that he
tried to make a correlation with.
I don't. So it's time for us to set a presence, let these people know that we can do this without Hollywood. We can go and we can laugh. And I need you all to show up October the 15th, premiere night. Don't say, well, Diamond, I want to go on Saturday. No, you need to go on Monday. Now, I heard, and I've been seeing some of your emails. People been forwarding some stuff over to me. Our assistant been forwarding some emails over to us, where some of you all are getting together as a group and you are wearing red to go see the movies. I think that is so much fun. Yes. Wear your red, go and see this movie. Dummycratsthemovie.com. You can get your tickets there. I can't stress it enough.
Get your tickets.
And we need something fun. Everything that's happening where I'm heartbroken. I'm just heartbroken by a lot of things. We need some laughter, you all. And we need to show the hypocrisy on the left.
And one thing that Diamond and Silk is doing, we're bringing the truth with the proof.
That's right.
That's what we're bringing.
That's all we're doing.
Yes, we're not going on somebody's opinion and what somebody think or thought.
Right.
We're showing you, and we're going to bring the truth with the proof. We're giving you the facts, Jack.
What?
That's what we're doing.
And ain't holding back.
That's right.
So go get your tickets, dummycratsthemovie.com. And throughout the show, I'm going to be telling you this. I'm going to be stressing it because I want everybody to show up to these theaters. I'm so proud that we're on the big screen.
The big screen.
Because normally stuff don't make it on the big screen.
Right.
But your
nationwide on the big screen.
So we want you to go get your tickets.
Can they post to us when they get the tickets?
Yeah, when you get your tickets, let us know on the front of our Facebook page. Okay, guys, I've already gotten my tickets. I'm in the city. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. Thank you so much for that. I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead on, girl, and get into this show because
and one more thing. If you want to stay connected to Diamond and Silk, make sure you go to www.chitchatme.com.
That's right.
Chitchatme.com.
And we've been hearing all of your complaints about social media. We see it on the side of your page. We receive constant emails about the trickery that they're doing.
Right.
But
let
me just say this here. Go to www.chitchatme.com. That's chitchatme.com. We'll talk about that on the reel in the next upcoming weeks. Okay. Speaking of talking about, so I'm minding my business.
We minding our own business now.
And there is some breaking news about Rod Rosenstein will be. Well, first of all, let's go back.
Okay.
Rod Rosenstein
or Stein.
It made was it the New York Times that said that he, and I'll say alleged just in case it's not true.
Okay.
That he implied that he wanted to, I guess, tap the president. Is that what he did?
Right. He implied that he suggested wearing a wire against Trump, wearing a wiretap, so a wire on him, so that he can basically listen to the conversation and all,
and then he
wanted to invoke the 25th Amendment to have him removed from office last year.
So Rod Rosenstein saying that this didn't happen. Some are saying, or maybe I think that, I don't know if he said it, we'll say allegedly that he was just joking, or somebody said he was just joking when he said it. But you don't joke like that. And see, here is the thing. What was Rod Rosenstein's intent?
What was his intent? And if he said it, when he said it, what was in his mind? Because see, so as a man thinketh, so is he.
That's right.
And so if you already have it in your mindset, well, maybe we can do this to get rid of him, and maybe we can do that to get rid of him. And as everything is starting to unfold, as the cookie starts to crumble, some stuff is showing up here.
Some stuff is showing up.
Yeah.
Now, y'all remember, he is the one that appointed Mueller.
Yep.
He signed off on the raid for Michael Cohen.
Yep.
Did he not?
He signed off on the Pfizer application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me that he trying to act like he don't have no bias towards the sitting president? I beg to differ.
Listen.
I beg to differ.
You know, I remember when after the inauguration, Diamond, when we came back.
Oh, yeah.
I remember we was both dressed in red.
We surely was.
And we talked about something wasn't right.
Yes, we did.
Something didn't feel right in our spirit,
right?
In our crawl,
in our
something
guts.
Wasn't right.
Something was not right.
Yes,
that's right.
And now it is proven.
It's proven itself out.
That's right.
So you know, the president came out and he spoke about it, and he said he's going to be meeting directly with Rod Rosenstein on Thursday.
Okay, so it was a frenzy today.
It was a big frenzy today.
It was a big frenzy today, and so. Come to find out, it appeared that Rod Rosenstein, I guess he was with his colleagues, and he had mentioned to his colleagues, I guess as they was traveling to the White House for a meeting that was already pre-scheduled.
Right.
Thank you so much. And so he had mentioned to his colleagues that he felt like he was about to be getting fired today. And I'm just putting this in my words, but it was something
allegedly.
Right here,
Let's say allegedly.
But that's what they said he said. That's what he said he said. That's what the news is reporting. That
so he felt like he may be getting fired today.
Exactly. That's what he had felt like. And then all of a sudden, somebody leaked it. Something happened. Somebody said something. It got out into the media.
Right. Or did the media just go ahead on and spin the story? Because somebody always want to get to the story first, and that's how they do.
And that's how they did. And it became a very big frenzy.
Right.
And then come to find out, no. There was something else going on.
Right.
Go ahead.
President Trump said he was going to be meeting with him on Thursday. What I love about the president, he not going. I love how he just slow walking it.
Yeah.
I'll meet with you on Thursday
when I get ready.
I love how the president's doing. Now, I don't want the president to fire him right now. I think that Rod Rosenstein is going to be some leverage. Now, here's what you're going to do, mofo. You're going to go talk to your boy Mueller. And if he don't have anything where he's gathered when it comes to this Russia investigation, y'all need to shut this foolishness down.
That's right. That's right. Because
he needs to be fired.
He needs to be fired.
Not right now.
Right. Because there's a lot of stuff that's starting to come out when it comes down to the FBI and how they did a whole lot of things.
That's right.
Do you remember Lisa Page?
Right.
Recently behind closed doors and doing her interview, whenever she testified that the collusion was not evident. Even after 9 months into the FBI and Russia case, when Mueller was appointed. So why was Mueller even appointed?
So why did Rod Rosenstein or Rosenstein appoint Mueller if there was no evidence of Russia collusion? You mofos done set up there and you done wasted.
Yes.
Taxpayers' dollars. That's what you done. Yes. You've wasted money. You have wasted money.
And they've trapped themselves in their own web of lies.
That's just like eating your own foot. They eat their own foot. But it's feet. You eat your own feet.
Eat your own foot.
You're eating your own feet. I mean, I love it how y'all turning on each other.
Yeah.
But this ain't the half.
Yeah.
See, There's more to all of this.
There's
here.
a lot more to
because when I see the Obamas out campaigning very vigorously, you had Michelle on her little tour campaign trying to sign people up to vote. There's more to come.
Yeah.
Go ahead on and tell on each other.
Yeah. You even got Facebook got an ad out now being political.
I thought they said it wasn't political. I could have sworn, if my memory served me right, that it was Mark Zuckerberg that was up there before Congress saying that Facebook is not political. Yet when you go on Facebook, they signing people up and registering people to vote. But I thought you wasn't political. But then if I mention the word Trump in a post, you want me to verify that I'm not a rush-about. Oh, yeah, some foolishness.
Yeah.
Well, President Trump announced he was going to declassify a batch of Pfizer documents in the Russia investigation, but then he pulled the offer back the next day.
Yeah.
House Oversight Chair Trey Gotti said he's still working on getting the information declassified, but he gave an interesting sneak peek of what is in the documents, and it doesn't sound good for former CIA head John Brennan, as well as some in the FBI and the DOJ.
That's right.
Now, from Trey Gotti, he said, I've read it. Some of it's embarrassing for the Department of Justice. Some of it's embarrassing for the FBI. Embarrassment is not a reason to classify something. A lot of it should be embarrassing for John Brennan. And maybe therein lies why he is so adamant that this information not be released. But we need to release it.
It got to be released.
Isn't he the one that called the president treason?
Yes.
I think that he was the one.
He's the one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Release this here. See,
release it.
If you're doing your job and you're doing it by the book, nothing should be embarrassing.
That's right.
So that lets me know you're doing something you don't have no business doing. Yeah.
Release it.
Well, we told y'all when we came back from that inauguration, something wasn't right. And I'll be doggone if something's not right.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so you all, let's get to, before we get to this here, I want to let you all know that the president, he's in New York for the UN General Assembly. And I think that he did, or he is about to sign a free trade agreement, I believe, with South Korea.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, which is good because that means it's going to be free trade on both sides of the aisle.
That's
so
right.
I love our president. It's going to be fair trade. And he's going to make this thing fair. And everybody that's getting all antsy about it, calm down.
Right.
Our president is a negotiator.
Yes.
One by one, they're coming to the table.
That's right.
And that's what I love.
That's right.
That's what I love.
Goodness.
And y'all, and they have to love it too.
They need to love it, but see, I don't know what's up with this resistance side. They do not like prosperity.
No,
they cannot stand prosperity, and they don't like to see when a person is being prosperous.
Well, they only resist because they don't want America to exist.
That's right.
They want this to be the end of America as we know it.
Yeah.
Look at what's happening to Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Listen, we've seen this kind of thing play out, but to the extent of this. To the extent of trying to destroy the man's family, to try to do that. So you all, just a while ago, he was on Martha's show. Martha, I can't pronounce her last name, and I'm not going to mess it up.
I know Martha.
On Fox. And when I sit there, and I love to look at body language, and I love to look at, how somebody is taking it.
Yeah.
You can tell that he was so ticked off.
Infuriated
and just upset about people making up the lies.
Yeah.
And the reason why I call it now, I gotta call it lies.
Yes.
It was one thing that stuck out to me that he said, and we'll get into this here.
Okay.
He said that he was a virgin all during school, all during high school.
Yep.
And even some of his adulthood, he was a virgin.
He was a virgin.
Right?
That's what he said.
And so I thought about that. I said, Kavanaugh isn't up in age.
He's up in age.
But he have small children.
He have small children.
I believe him.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he was somebody out there going around trying to get the goodies from the girls.
He wasn't
don't believe that. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at his wife. He went to an all-boys school. I'm sorry, you all.
Yeah.
I'm on Kavanaugh's side with this.
Yeah.
Look, I'm looking at him, and I know that he's upset.
Yeah.
But he's inward with it.
He's
because
inward with his.
He wanna have his just due.
Right.
And you have these women coming out.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. The vile threats of violence against he said the vile threats and violence against my family will not drive me out. Good. I love the fight.
I love the fight.
Kavanaugh wrote the last minute character assassination will not succeed. So you're not going to be able to character assassinate him and think he gonna go somewhere and suck on his thumb.
No,
he gonna fight this all the way to the end.
And he said he's not going nowhere.
And I love that. Another thing, you can't judge a man character today by something someone said he did when he was a teenager and a teenage boy.
Yes.
Teen. Y'all forgetting the word T-E-E-N.
Right.
Y'all equating that to being M-A-N. When you are a teenage boy, you still up under your mama's roof.
That's right.
You ain't grown.
Yeah.
You can't make no decision.
That's right.
And they're trying to equate that to the man today, which is what. And see, listen, when I was a child, I thought as a child.
That's right.
But now that I'm no longer a child, I put away childish things. So I can't believe the left, how they take one thing and they blow it so up out of proportion. Yeah. You think it's all happening today.
Yeah.
And she's alleging that this happened back when they were teenagers.
And I cannot for the life of me understand how the left is acting like they're so holier than thou.
That's right.
Back in their teenage years, I know there was a lot of hookers and
they were doing a lot of stuff.
And I know y'all was getting it in.
Well, here's the thing. The Democrat rules are everyone has to be right to be heard unless you like an alleged rapist like Bill Clinton, or unless you've been beaten by somebody like a Keith Ellison, or unless you've been groped by somebody like a Cory Booker. Allegedly. Everybody else can be heard because we have people that have not been heard, that's been pushed under the covers, that you don't say nothing in this country, but as soon as somebody come out and make an allegation or an accusation against somebody that we cannot corroborate, now the news is giving her national attention. She don't know the when, the where, the how. The people that she said was there to come to find out, they wasn't there. Kavanaugh don't even know who the woman is.
Yeah. And how is it that only Democrats are being sexually abused?
Right.
Or sexually assaulted? Only Democrats women.
Well, that's not true. That's what the media wants you to think. Because if you are, let me just say this
go
here.
Ahead and say
where you got Keith Ellison, who has, I think that was his girlfriend, who was a dummy.
She's a Democrat.
I'm calling her a Democrat.
Oh, okay. She's a Democrat.
Right?
Right.
But they wouldn't hear her because it was Keith Ellison. So like I said, the left is okay with everybody being heard unless
What I'm saying is that Judge Kavanaugh is a Republican, is he not? And his circle would have been around, I was thinking conservatism is what I was thinking, okay? All of a sudden, is Democrat women is coming out saying he did this and he did that.
What you said.
Now somebody said that when they was in college, this happened, and then you had somebody else. Is it a third one or a fourth one or something like that? I don't know if it's a third or a fourth one, but somebody in college is saying
now the second one that came out, she don't even know because I think the girl she may have allegedly been drunk. So she calling out, reaching out to the classmates, and they don't even know what she's talking about. Okay. And then you got this other one, the one that represented this porn star. He acted like an ambulance chaser, trying to chase down the story to stay in the news. He talking about he got somebody where Kavanaugh allegedly raped some people and all. It's just listen, it's the biggest smear campaign that I've ever seen in my life. It ain't nothing but a smear campaign.
If y'all are drunk out of your minds, how do you remember anything?
I look at Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh don't look like a drunk.
No, he's not.
And that's one thing about Diamond. I've never been to a party where I've been pissy drunk. I'm not a drinker like that. I'm not a drinker. I looked at him. He ain't no drunker like that.
No,
he's not no loose man.
Right.
He not no loose man because loose people, when you loose, you start looking old.
You start looking really old.
You start looking really old when you loose. He not no loose man. He don't look like that. And here's the thing: why didn't Ford go? Why did she go to a senator versus a police? Now, okay, y'all, hear me out quick. Hear me out. Yes. Okay, so she claimed that this really hurt her. She went to a senator instead of the police. Right. And when I look at Feinstein, who happens to be a woman, all you all doing is exploiting her story.
That's right.
And exploiting her for political gain.
Right. That's
and
right.
you all have taken the Me Too movement, politicized it, and is using that as a weapon to take people down.
That's right.
And I just want to let you all know that we reached out to the Me Too movement, the head of the Me Too movement, and they wouldn't even contact us back, because I want to know why it that how you taking up for people like Juanita Broaddrick, who was allegedly raped by Bill Clinton. But you're pouncing on this other foolishness right here.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
and why even are the Republicans continue to go along with this stuff?
I think that some of the Republicans are afraid, and you have to remember that these are older men, older. Really, they are afraid. They don't want to disturb the apple cart and call a thing, and they don't want to act. They don't want to act like they're being insensitive to the fact that women have been abused. Women have been abused, but listen. Women that has really been abused is probably outrageous.
That's right.
You know why? She don't have anything to corroborate what she said.
And
he say, she say.
She has excuses. They want her to come to the table.
Right.
They want to give her the opportunity to tell her story, tell her side of things. And she's going back and forth. And now she's talking about she's afraid to drive from California to DC. She have a fear of flying. Excuse me. She have a fear of flying. Okay.
From California
to DC, she would have to drive.
Well, you told her what she can do.
So we told her and tweeted that what they can do is they can use Skype or use Zoom. And then nobody have to travel.
That's right.
And we can still get a story. It's just as easy as that. Use the technology that we have going on today. But she was saying something about something she have a problem with flying. And then you had a high school football star who spent 6 years in prison for being falsely accused of rape. And then the accuser then came out on Facebook and confessed that the rape never happened. Should she go to jail?
Yes.
Because I'm looking at the way that they are character assassinating this one man.
Right.
Now he done had 6 FBI background checks.
That's right.
Okay. He done been in the courts. He done been sitting there as in the judge, be in the robe, behind the bench for all of these years. And nobody said nothing about it.
Nothing.
So I feel that he should turn around and sue each and every one of them for defamation of character.
Yes.
And he should sue the media that's putting this a sensational story out for slander, because they ran with this story with no evidence, with no proof, and with no crime.
That's right. That's right. So the deputy DNC chair and high-ranking Congressman Keith Ellison was accused of domestic assault with 911 calls to validate the story, you all. But where is the hearing on that?
There
is no hearing.
That's right.
Cory Booker even admitted to when he groped a woman back in his younger day. I don't even know if he was a teenager or if he was a grown man. He was probably 21, 22. I don't know. Allegedly.
Right.
But he came out with that. Why is he even sitting up there representing anybody in America?
Why?
Because if we can take and we can judge a person by what they did when they was a child, everybody need to go somewhere and sit down.
That's right.
Are you gonna get me because I took a cookie out the cookie jar? You should see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because technically, if I went to mommy's cookie jar and she had them lemon cookies in there and she told us not to go in there and I snuck one, I stole it.
That's right. That's how she gonna look at it.
So are they gonna get me for that?
That's right.
So you see what I'm saying?
And people need to also look at this. A person that is supposed to be a sexual abuser, don't do it one time and not do
continue.
It no more.
Right.
Look, hello. He's not going to do it one time.
I want y'all to think about that. And you know what? I got to say this here.
Say it.
Before we go to break.
Go ahead on and say it.
Today is Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it could be your brother, your father, your son.
Yeah.
This is exactly why you all are going to not walk away, but run like hell away from those Democrats, that Democrat plantation, and make sure you vote Republican.
Yes.
There is no way we can walk around and you are taking and you are literally just making somebody guilty of something and they ain't done nothing. And what's appalling, you go back to when a person was a child.
And then you see that you have no evidence. You have no corroboration of the story. Now you want to bring on another person to say, okay, here we go, to try to tie something to.
And when I was looking at Martha, and when I was looking at them talking about it, and the second woman, the only reason she came out is so the first woman wouldn't be by herself.
Oh, is that why?
That's how I heard it.
I thought she was waiting on her check to clear.
That's how I heard it.
Allegedly.
I think it's all sick. It's all crazy. And I'm telling you all, if you don't like the way, the trajectory of the way our country is going, you're going to have to vote another way.
You're going to have to.
We can't vote for this because today is him. Tomorrow it could be your brother. It could be your son.
This is crazy. And then for the world to be sitting here looking at this, look at how I've seen how black men have been railroaded.
That's right.
Just like this right here.
And look at the abusers that has really been abused by somebody.
That's right.
And nobody say nothing about that. You keep that under the rug.
And they have evidence.
They have evidence. But nothing is about that.
For an investigation.
But this person don't even have no evidence. Neither one of them.
Neither one of them.
To substantiate what they're saying.
I don't even remember. I can't say if it really
and
happened.
Subsequently, we go along with this foolishness. This is vindictive. This is vacuous. This is dangerous, you all.
Yes, it is.
It is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
And I have to.
And why is the left trying to destroy our men? Why are they trying to do what the hell?
It's no way as a man I will vote for a Democrat. If I was a man, no.
Yeah.
You are going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
That is the goal.
Yeah.
And what they've done, they've taken that Me Too movement and politicized and weaponized it against you.
Yeah.
If you are trying to come up or be something. And what I look at is Kavanaugh's impeccable record. That lets me know the man that he is. His impeccable, not a stain.
And I'm pretty sure the FBI's, the agencies that have investigated him since time, I'm pretty sure they were impeccable as well. And they know their stuff. And they would have dug up that stuff if that stuff would have happened. How is it that the only person that know who was in the room is this girl that says 2 people was in the room, but the 2 people she said was in the room said they wasn't in there? Get out of here.
Yeah, get on out of here. Listen, you all, coming up next, Juanita Broaddrick. We want to hear her story.
That's right.
Because everybody is trying to bury it. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat.
You thought America promised the American dream, but you are urban America. Your American dream is a nightmare. Gang violence, drugs, unemployment, prison. For too long, American politicians have wasted trillions of dollars overseas, investing in globalism, while talking revitalization with nothing to show but graveyards to American dreams. Commissioned by President Donald J. Trump, we at the Urban Revitalization Coalition are committed to implementing our anchor-centric 13-point program model.
I want to go into the inner cities, the poor rural communities, and the failing schools, and I want to work on a national plan for total revitalization. We're going to be so proud of our country again. Everywhere I go in this country, all I see is untapped potential waiting to be set free.
We will build holistic cities within cities with beautiful urban condominium-style living that will restore the inner being. Get ready for urban revitalization and American dreamin'. I am Urban America. You are Urban America. We are Urban America. Great things are on the horizon.
Okay, so we've traveled across this country filming the movie Democrats. And we want you to be part of the film too. So here's what we want you to do. We want you to submit a 30-second video explaining to America why it's important for you to get out and vote Republican in order to keep America great. Go to dummycratsthemovie.com and click on the word submit in order to upload your video. Listen, you just may be featured in Dummycrats.
Yes.
So go to dummycratsthemovie.com, click on submit to upload. Hey yo! Drop that beat! Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get All right, we are back.
Mhm.
So, in 1999, Juanita Broaddrick burst into the public consciousness when she accused President Bill Clinton on national television of raping her in 1978 as he ran for governor in Arkansas. It was a TV appearance she dreaded and never wanted, but felt compelled to squash the rumors. It was rape, she said. She's a retired business owner, has a best-selling book on Amazon, book titled, You Better Put Some Ice on That, How I Survived Being Raped by Bill Clinton. Please welcome to the show, Juanita Broaddrick. Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for asking me. I've been so excited.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
so happy to have you on the show.
Yes.
So, Juanita, the reason why we reached out to you, our team did, was because we saw a clip of Hillary Clinton on MSNBC saying that somebody needed to be, the FBI needed to investigate Kavanaugh. And so we tweeted out something. I don't even know if we have
Yes,
the tweet.
we do. I got it right here.
Okay,
baby.
so read the tweet.
What we tweeted out was, since Cricket wants the FBI to investigate an alleged sexual assault from over 30 years ago, would she also be okay with them investigating her husband for the alleged rape of Juanita Broaddrick, which also happened over 30 years ago?
And so, girl, it garnered so many numbers of likes and retweets.
Yes.
So my question to you is, have anyone from Hollywood, from the Me Too movement, even from the FBI reached out to you?
Oh, absolutely not. They won't touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, and why do you think that?
Because it's against Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton has just within the last year or two lost his power. They do not have the power that they used to have. Now, Hillary keeps talking like she still has the power, but she doesn't. And the media and everybody was on their side for so many years. It was until she lost the election that the media finally began to turn on them. And that's when Michelle Goldberg with the New York Times wrote her big article, I Believe Juanita. Listen, you could have knocked me over with a feather when that came out.
Really? Well, let me tell you, I believe you, and here's why I believe you. You know, you judge a person by the content of their character. And you also want to know, if you ever want to know what somebody's going to do in the future, look at their past. And we know that Bill Clinton has a history of being a misogynist towards women, going with different women, sleeping around and doing the most damnable things to women. So he has allegedly. We'll say alleged. That's right. Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
And he has a history of that. So when I look at or listen to what you're saying, I believe your story too.
Right.
And the reason, and then they want to bury it. They want to bury your story, and that's concerning to me.
Right.
So as a rape victim, what goes through your mind when you see Dr. Ford and her specifics and her allegations?
I get so upset. How could a 15-year-old girl not tell someone? Girls tell their girlfriends everything. Yeah. And there's one person around. How even women tell women. Of course, the first one that I told was the woman who came back to the room and found me, you know, in that horrible condition. And then I told 5 other people.
Let me ask you this, Juanita. The woman that you told as soon as whenever it happened and Bill Clinton left, and the woman that knocked on the door, the woman that you told, could she corroborate your story? Was she willing to get out in the opening, or was she?
Oh, yes.
Okay, she was.
Oh, yes, it has to this day. Reporters will call her to this day, and the other 5 too. They will absolutely stand up for me because they know the shock and the horror that I went through. They went through it with me.
Wow. When you see the mainstream media giving Dr. Ford validity, her story, as if it's the truth,
factual,
as making it factual.
Yes.
What do you say to that? Does it bring back memories? Does it just enrage you because you couldn't be heard as a victim, but they're giving her all of this airtime?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my tweet or what yesterday, but I said, you asked me, talking about the Twitter post, I said, you asked me, how am I not sympathetic with Dr. Ford?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, it's plain and simple. I do not believe her. And I believe she's done a terrible injustice to real victims. She's cast a dark shadow over all of us.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, looking at all of this here, the liberal, they have a way of behaving if you go after their God.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I heard back in the day, you all was called the most terrible names. And Hillary Clinton treated you all a certain way. Talk about that a little bit.
Oh, well, back in the 60s and 70s when I was growing up, it was men will be men, boys will be boys, just deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we went through with back then. And, you know, and for so long, girls, I blame myself. I let this man come to my room, but I let him come to my room. He was the attorney general, and I had forms and things that I wanted to talk to him about the nursing home industry. That's what, but he finagled his way to my room, and you know the story of that. It's disgusting, and this was the most horrible event of my life, and I live with it. It gets better as the years go by, but it's always there. It's like my friend Leslie Millwee said, the one that sent the phone message into Durden, to Schumer. She says, after a while, it's in your DNA. You can't get rid of it. You can't shake it.
Yeah. And see, that's why we can't understand with Dr. Ford.
Right.
How don't she know the specifics?
Right.
You never forget the specifics. I believe you're in your 70 and you still remember the specifics.
Everything.
Right before Bill Clinton, he announced he was running for president. Did he come to you before he announced or after he announced to apologize? That was
a shock. That was a shock. In 1991, I was in Little Rock with my nurse that found me the day of the rape and her sister. They were RNs that both worked for me. And all of a sudden, someone comes to the door and said, during the meeting, said, Miss Broaddrick is wanted outside. So I get up and go outside, and the ladies follow me out there. And the man points down around the corner, so that's where I go. And as I round that corner, there stands Bill Clinton. It was a shock. I hadn't seen this man in 13 years. There he stood right in front of me with his 2 Arkansas State policemen standing behind him. I guess they were to protect him from me. I don't know. But anyway, he comes over to me and he says, I'm so sorry for what I did. And he would say things like, I'm a changed man. I'm a family man. And I'm just so sorry. Listen, girls, I backed up from him and I just stood there and looked at him. It was a shock. And so I said, you go to hell. And by that time I was crying. It was just a shock. And as I got back to the girls, they said, what did he want? And I said, he apologized. And of course he apologized because we found out 2 weeks later that he was running for president.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But did he say this? Did he apologize to you like in front of the officers that were standing there? Or did he pull you to the side?
I wish they'd had name tags on and I could remember them. Yeah, it was 2 Arkansas policemen standing behind him as he apologized. He didn't say, I apologize for raping you. He says, I'm so sorry for what I did. That was his exact words.
So his
girls, what bothered me about this the most was that he knew where I was at that time in my life, 13 years later, and could reach out and touch me.
Oh,
that was weird.
So what was your, how did you feel about him? Okay, so we know allegedly he apologized to you. How did you feel about him becoming the president of the United States and being that powerful? Were you afraid in any way because you had a story? You know, it was yours. It was.
How did you process this?
Yeah,
it was so hard. There's so many things in my life that just like my church service, I changed from the Episcopal church service. I changed to the early morning service because then we do the prayers for the government. And in regular service, they would say, we pray for the president, Bill Clinton. Well, if I go to the 8 o'clock service, I don't have to hear his name. They just state the office. But I started to come out probably about when Jennifer Flowers did.
Right.
And then I remember thinking, oh my God, she's done it for me. I won't ever have to do it. She's going to bring this man down. And of course, we know that didn't happen. And I saw what happened to her. So I went back in my shell.
Okay. So I know you went back in your shell and somebody tried to pull you back out because they wanted you to intertwine you with the lawsuit.
Right. That was Paula Jones' lawsuit.
Okay. And you didn't want to be involved. You just didn't want to be tangled up. And I can understand.
Her investigators showed up on my front porch. It was a shock. I knew this was going on, but I had no idea that they would send investigators to my front porch. And then they recorded me. And I'm out there on the porch saying, you tell them I'm not going to testify. This is horrible. I can't even think about reliving that. And I said, you go back and tell them, forget me. Well, of course, within a very few weeks, I got a deposition. And I was angry, girls, that this woman had pulled me out into this. Now, I know Paula now, and she's a great girl. Right. But I was angry at that moment that I've been quiet. And here comes this woman and her attorneys that want to out me when I did not want to be outed.
Yeah.
And so I went to that deposition, and I said it didn't happen.
I got you.
Because when I walked away from that, I thought, well, that's the end of that, and I'll never have to go through this again. Well, of course, we know what happened next. Kenneth Starr subpoenaed me because he was doing the charges for obstruction of justice. And he wanted to know, did this woman who lied in the Paula Jones case, did she lie because she was threatened? Was this woman paid off? Was she offered money? Was she offered a job? Why did she lie? And of course, I told him the truth. I lied because I did not want to be involved. Yeah. So when people say, well, she was discredited by Ken Starr, that's a lie. Ken Starr has never discredited me. Right. I just had I had nothing to do with what he was doing in the impeachment.
Especially with knowing that he could just reach out and touch you. With guards around him, he can just come wherever you are at.
I can see why she was afraid. I can see why she was afraid. And sometimes they try to use that. Right. But I'm so happy that you were able to tell the specifics of that and why you said what you said. And I believe you. I want you to know I believe you. And a lot more other people believe you. So let me ask you this here. Do you want the FBI to get involved? Would you like the police to investigate this?
Oh, I think it would be wonderful. I think it would be absolutely wonderful that they would. And that's why I tweeted what I did. If they're going to go back that many years for Dr. Ford, well, let's have the investigation of my rape case by Bill Clinton.
I know that's right. Wow. I know that's right. And you'll feel vindicated. I just think that it is so sad.
Yeah, hook us both up to a lie detector test. Put him on one room and me in the other and do them at the same time.
So are you saying that you would take a lie detector test?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I believe you. Listen, we believe you. What we don't like is the hypocrisy that comes from the left. And then girls like you and Paula Jones and all the rest of you, your stories are not heard. Right. The Me Too movement doesn't reach out to you. The women movement doesn't reach out to you. The liberals don't say anything. They sweep that under the rug. Mm-hmm. But somebody that has an impeccable record, they take one little thing somebody said that can't be corroborated, and it's all in the news. Yeah. And that's where the hypocrisy comes in at.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your book.
Yeah.
You better get some ice on that. Where did the name come from? And
I know where the name come from, but explain
to us.
Yeah.
After the rape, I was devastated. I sat up on the side of the bed and I was crying. I mean, I was gutturally crying. And the one statement that I don't tell a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you girls, he looked at me with a sort of a puzzled look, and he said, "Don't worry, I'm sterile. I had mumps when I was a child." And I thought, my God, why is he telling me this? He's just raped me. And then he puts on his suit coat, he puts on his sunglasses, and he motions to my mouth, which was swollen 3 times the normal size. My top lip where he had bitten me was bleeding. And he calmly says, "You better put some ice on that," and walks out the door.
And that's where you got the name of the book.
Oh my God.
I'll never forget it. It just stuck in my mind all these years, how someone could callously say that to you after they've raped you and bitten your lip off almost.
And he said he was sterile.
Well, that's what he told me. It's one of those statements that sticks with you.
Yeah.
That it was a shock when I'm sitting there crying and he says, "Don't worry, I'm sterile. I had mumps when I was a child." Who knows?
That's interesting. That's interesting. Now, where can they go get the book at?
They can go to JuanitaBroaddrick.com. That's my website. And there's an area in there where you can click on order and it'll take you straight to Amazon to the page.
And anybody that's dealing and going through these here types of situation, any type of person that's being abused, that's been raped, and that is afraid to come forward, what would you tell them? Just give them some advice.
I think it's just so fortunate that I told so many people and that I could remember so many little details.
Yeah.
And I think if somebody's raped, the first thing they need to do is go home and write down everything they can remember, every little detail. And then if they don't feel like they can go to the police, like me, I couldn't go to the police. He was the police, being the attorney general. But if they can't go to the police, at least tell someone they can trust.
Wow. Let me ask you this question, okay? And you can answer it if you want to or not. Do you believe Dr. Ford's story? And if so or not, why?
Oh, I don't believe it at all. There is no evidence of what happened to that woman. She didn't remember the date. She doesn't remember whose house she was at. She doesn't remember really who else was there. The people that she supposedly told say, "No, she didn't tell me." How can you believe a sketchy, vague story like that? How can you believe that?
That's why I keep saying, if you have truly been sexually assaulted or abused, you're going to remember where it happened.
Right.
You're going to remember your surrounding. You can even remember the smell. It will never, ever leave.
Yes.
That's why we don't understand
where it took place, the house it took place in, if it was in a house or a car or the woods. You're going to remember something more than what she remembered.
Do you think that the Republicans...
Most important thing, they need to tell someone. And I know they may not, there's got to be one person that they can tell.
Right. Mm-hmm. Do you think that the Republicans are folding on this issue by giving her dates on and trying to paint it where she can have her say whenever she can do it the way she want to do it? Do you think the Republicans are falling on this here? Do you think it's
no? I don't. I really don't. I think if they can get through this, do whatever, don't bend over backwards anymore. But so Judge Kavanaugh can go in with the cloud gone. He needs this cloud gone, and it's disturbing to all of us. But he needs to be heard.
He needs to be heard.
He needs to be heard. We've given her the opportunity to be heard as well. Yeah. But she got to come to the table to be heard, because if you are an individual who's been abused and you get the opportunity to have the floor where the whole world is watching, because if it's been 36 years, and I'm just talking about Dr. Ford, if it's been 36 years and you've been holding on to this for 36 years and the opportunity comes for you to speak, why not speak?
Yeah, do it. It's just like I tweeted. I can't believe this got so much attention, but I said, if Dr. Ford cannot make it to the Senate hearing, I'm available, and I'd be happy to come and talk about my rape by Bill Clinton.
Oh, wow. I love it. I love it. I love it.
How can they find it on Twitter?
So how can they find you on Twitter and Facebook and on social media?
It's my Twitter account is at ATennisNut, ATENSNUT, and my website is JuanitaBroaddrick.com.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, you all. Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
Juanita.
you.
Listen, you all, don't forget.
Thank you for asking.
Oh, thank you. And listen, you all go get the book.
Go get the
You
book.
better put some ice on that. Go to her website. Give the website out one more time.
JuanitaBroaddrick.com.
All right, you guys. Thank you for being
Thank
on
you
the
so
show.
much for
We
being
love
here.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I tell you, you know what, Silk? I am so happy that she's on the show.
Yes.
We'll be right back, you all, with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. So happy
So
about
happy.
that.
So happy.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat.
Yeah.
Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl.
Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Not that.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way.
Bye.
Diamondandsilk.com.
In the world of politics, stupidity is all too common. But two unlikely heroes are among us. Diamond and Silk will stop at nothing
Maxine Waters, where you at?
to expose the Democrats.
All right, you all, we back. I was just saying that I absolutely love the fact that we had her on the show so we
Yes.
can hear her story. Because
Yes.
oftentimes the mainstream media, especially left-wing media, they ignore
Yeah.
people that have made allegations towards Bill Clinton. And a lot of that stuff should have been investigated.
Exactly.
But because he was so powerful, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Just ticks
But
me
it
off.
was she amazing. I'm
Listen,
glad
you all,
I
go
learned
get the
some
book.
stuff.
You better put some ice on that.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Go to her website, JuanitaBroaddrick.com.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. You all, don't forget to get your tickets for Democrats the movie. Go to
Yes.
democratsthemovie.com. We want your face in the place on October the 15th.
That's right.
October the 15th. That's on a Monday night.
That's
I know
right.
you have to go to work. That's
We
why
know
we
that.
put it at night.
That's right.
Okay. Go there at 8 o'clock or go home, freshen up your little hair.
Yes.
Do what you do. Okay. And then get to the movie
Gather
theater.
everybody up.
Gather everybody, gather your friends.
Yes.
Make this a little night out. You know how you get off work and then
Yes.
you just be with your girlfriends or whatever, or you just be with your friends.
Yes.
Go and make it one of those kind of little fun trips.
Someone told me that they weren't going to be able to make it to the theater that they were making it, but they're still getting their ticket to support us. And I was like,
Oh, that is so sweet.
that is so sweet. They're
I didn't
getting
even-
they're purchasing their ticket to support. And I'm like, that is
I
just
love y'all so
magnificent.
much.
Thank you all.
But we need
so
to show
much.
out, and we need to
gotta
show up
up.
and show out because
Yes.
you know other people have made movies to disparage
Yes.
our president and his family, and that kind of thing just really ticks me off.
Yeah.
They made movies like they don't care about us, we the American people, and it's time for us to show them that. Wait a minute,
Show up and show out,
show
baby.
up and show out.
We have the truth with proof.
Yes,
Pray.
October 15th.
Yeah.
In theaters near you. Go to democratsthemovie.com, and if it's not in one of your theaters, make sure you email us at updates@diamondandsilk.com. Updates@diamondandsilk.com. Don't
Yes.
forget, every day we pray at 11 21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pray
Yes.
for our president. We pray for this country. We pray for your family, our family, everybody.
Pray
We
for
know,
Diamond and Silk.
yes, pray for us. We know that prayer changes things. Prayer changes things, you
Yes.
all. So, hey, just stop a little bit and just pray, especially what we see when we see all of the stuff
Oh my
that's going on.
God. Yeah.
And don't forget, if you are going to Marietta, Georgia for one of the Chit Chats, go to diamondsilk.com to get your Chit Chat tour tickets. We're going to be in Marietta, Georgia.
Yes. October the 7th.
October the 7th. You know what? We sure do. We just, it's
So we
another
need
busy
your love and
month.
support. Keep supporting us.
And
let us know when you get your tickets. Post it and let
Right.
us know that I just purchased my tickets for Dummy Crack.
right.
And let us know all of that.
Let us
all
know.
right?
Okay, listen, y'all, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So, in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody, and go watch y'all some Sean Hannity. I know he got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes, girl, Sean is fine.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.